Stepped on the scene, dripped in saline. Whole crew shining, call me Mr. Clean. Came in from the back, walked right to the front. Dancing to the music, smoking on the. Got the women smiling, punk grilling me, looking all dusty. Black Force energy, I don't even drink, but the team pop bottles. Not here for the beef, but the Glock holds hollows. Think I'm cocky, but I think I'm worse. In this flexing like a Mr. Universe.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Showtime aired their All Access for Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford, and it showed them preparing for their big fight in terms of not just preparing and training, but their mindset, interacting with their families, and you got to see insight into their life. And so what we're asking is, what was your opinion? Did it have an impact on making you want to see this fight, view this fight? Did it change how you feel or what you already know about Earl Spence, Bud Crawford, whatever you experienced from watching the All Access G?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest. Watching it hurts now because it's like I like both gentlemen, but when they show these guys with their families, I don't know. It's like, damn, man, I don't want them to lose. You know what I mean? So it's like somebody got to take the L. Somebody, got to lose. Hopefully whoever loses doesn't really get hurt, But I don't know. But shout out to Showtime. I really like that All Access. I did think Spence was kind of weird with a peanut butter jelly and egg sandwich. That's kind of gross, man. But, hey, outside of that, is I don't know. I really feel like, man, this is the one fight I actually do not want to make a prediction for because I like both gentlemen.
G23, you ain't backing out. G, it's G23, yo. You gotta
yeah,
make.
I'm gonna have to pick somebody, but
stand on your pick.
I didn't pick no one yet.
People rely on you, G, to make your picks, G.
Hey, man.
Sound real finicky right now, G.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. Y'all gonna disrespect me, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, this is a great fight with two great men, family men. You know what I mean? So, even when they talk trash, I don't even believe them, man. I'm like, yeah, deep down inside, those dudes are sweethearts, man. They some nice brothers, y'all. They some nice dads, like, you could tell by how the kids look at them and stuff. So, salute to both gentlemen, man. I appreciated the episode. It just sucks that somebody gotta take an L, man.
All right. So, Ned the TVE, man, we just want to know: were you avoiding showing up because G put all those comments on the screen last week?
Hell no, yo. I'd never run from G, man. I just got caught up in some mess, and it was slowing me down. But now I'm here now, yo. G, put another comment up like that. Don't you do that again, G. Problems, yo. And G, I still want my 3-peat, man. I want my trilogy, and you're not trying to run it. So everybody in the comment section, tell G, run me my 3-peat, yo.
I'm good, champ. I'm good.
All right, so Netta TV, were you able to catch the Showtime 24? I mean, the All Access?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was trying to watch it right now, man. I only like 2 minutes in, but it seems very entertaining.
2 minutes in.
I'm gonna try to watch it when I get some time because it seems like as well the production looks amazing and how the audio and everything, the sounds. But whoever put this together,
the audio. Like all the other All Accesses, you know what I mean?
But
the audio. He ain't even listening to it fully, but he's giving credit to the audio. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It looks good. Like you watching, it's like, damn, this is like A1 production. So shout out to Showtime, man. All Access are always perfect. Can't wait to watch this. You don't need to see the All Access to be hyped about this fight. I think a lot of people are hyped up about this fight. I can't wait for it to happen. Can't wait to see who's the man to be the man. And whoever wins this is number 1 pound for pound in the sport, to be honest.
All right. Dollar Bizzle.
Let the best man win. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather. Started all this. Started with 24/7. Then, switched over, the All Access. So I want to shout out Floyd because, that catapulted all this with us being able to see the behind the scenes stuff and all that, and I think it's dope. And I think it does. What G was saying, it does make it hard, like to pick somebody. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you see them with their families and all that. I think they did a great job, man. I can't wait to see the next episode. And like I said, let the best man win. You know, I love how they do it. I love that these all accesses. Did they get any awards or anything? Because I think they should get an award for all access because I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like
they might get one for this
Oscar.
one.
They need an Oscar.
No, yeah, or Emmy. You know what I'm
They
saying?
didn't get like Emmys because show.
The award.
Yeah. I'm not mad. Yeah, they deserve an Emmy because I think the show is dope.
Bro, you went out like on the last statement.
No, he was
sorry.
done.
I said no. I just think they should get an Emmy for the show. I really appreciate this show. I think it's really dope, and let the best man win. I ain't picking nobody yet. We still out a little bit, but I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think you all touched on something that I hope everybody experienced. G, you said it made it hard for you to want to pick a fighter. And Dollar Bill, you're like, yo, may the best man win. And it's kind of like that's the energy that I like because I feel like for so long it's always been diehard TC fans going at the Spence fans and diehard Spence fans going at the TC fans. I think what the show did was it showed that you have two dudes who are really good guys, like just family men who fight for a lot, who've been through a lot. Like you got Earl Spence surviving the car crash, also with the career-ending or the career-threatening eye injury. You got Terrence Crawford, who was shot and had to turn his life around and dedicate his life to the sport of boxing, or else he wouldn't be here. So you got to see what these guys evolved into. And so I think that's dope. And I feel like they've always been good people. And that's why I said my fear is that when you say may the best man win, that whoever wins this fight isn't going to inherit the other's fan base, support from the other's fan base. That's my fear. Like, because if Bud beats Earl Spence, then all the Earl Spence fans and all the Earl Spence channels are going to get behind Terrence Crawford. They'll never support Terrence Crawford. And if you never support Terrence Crawford, then we're never going to have a superstar that he deserves to be. Or the diehard TC fans won't support Earl Spence if he wins because they don't like Earl, because they don't like PBC. I think it's getting out of hand. What you heard from both of those guys where it was like, yo, we got together and said we want to make this fight happen. And I thought this was dope. TC said, and I salute Earl Spence because he could have ran up to 154 and just not have taken the fight, but he kept his word to me. And you can see the way they are when they interact with each other. They don't got that animosity. Their bases have more animosity towards each other than Earl Spence and TC have. Earl Spence and TC are like, yo, they know. They're like, yo, this is it. This is the fight for my legacy. This is the fight, career-defining fight. That's all it is to them. Go ahead, bro.
And the main, and you touched on it, bro. And the one main thing is, right, you see the fan bases going crazy at each other. They're not going crazy at it with each other. You know why? Because these guys is one thing. They want to test themselves. They both think that they're the best, and they want to test themselves against. And there's no bad blood behind that. One just thinks that they're better than the other, and they want to prove it. That's all. But I was just wanted to.
No, you're right, because it's like that. It's like, yo, have you ever been like at the cookout, or you ever been at on the court on a summer day, and it's like, yo, you're known as a top baller, and this other dude's around, and it's like, that's it, then. Get the rock, check up. You know what I'm saying? Check up. That's what it is. It's just like, yo, let's go. You know, or you at you at the
Or you
family
playing
show.
spades.
Exactly. Someone
You know,
comes in, I'm about to run to Boston. No,
Yeah.
you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's get the car.
Like, y'all say y'all the best? He ain't saying nothing. Hey, yo, he say they the best. Come over, bring the car.
Exactly. And that's anything. That's dancing. Oh, you dance? Oh, this is what it is. And all it is just, you know what I mean? It's all love. It's all fun. You know, the trash talk, you hear them talking trash with each other, but their trash talk is more competitive, fun, brotherly trash talk. The way the bases are talking to each other, it's almost like, yo, y'all are tripping. Y'all acting like this is gang activity.
Somebody caught a body or something.
Somebody about to get bodied. Like, is he wearing a Bud Crawford shirt here in Dallas, Texas? Get the rope, cuz nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I watch it. This is crazy to me. I'm like, yo. So here's the deal. Something I noticed. I just want to point out. Right. I remember there was a question: who is better, Alexander Usyk or Vladimir Klitschko? Who's greater? And that question didn't get any traction because people said they're both great. And you know what? The people are right. They are both great for different reasons. Just like that, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford are both great for different reasons, but they're both great. You can like who you like, but you should still support who wins because that's what everyone else does.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everyone else does. I always know it's always got to be Michael Jordan or LeBron James, Floyd Mayweather or Muhammad Ali. That stuff gains traction. Usyk or Klitschko gains no traction. Even Canelo or Julio Cesar Chavez. Why is they both great? Why does it got to be that way? So what I do like about the 24/7 was it got to show you why TC is such a great fighter and why he's great. And I was watching TC train and I'm like, yo, his technique, man, that brother, he's sharp. And then you watch Earl, and Earl's a bull. It's really a contrast in styles. But what I liked about it was it showed the human side. And I'm glad that they're fighting because when you saw their families, they got big families. And them coming together to make this fight is going to allow them to take care of their families. And so that's the most important takeaway. But yeah, it definitely was great. And I hope it helped the bases see like, yo, these are two great men at the end of the day. So we can get behind whoever wins this fight.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. In My Soul out now, exclusively on YouTube. Go check that out now as well. You know you're rocking with. It's the Boxing Bros.